Hi, I'm going to create a summary dashboard based on retail data. I'll focus more on how to build the charts and the various KPIs that will be utilized, and also a lot of functionality that are provided in Power BI, which we can use for our own uh, analysis. So starting off, I'll connect to the data source which I have as an Excel file. These are the different sheets that are present in the Excel file, and I'm going to primarily take just the order sheet and I'm going to load it. The data has been successfully loaded right now. So since we are creating a summary based dashboard, we need to mainly show the end users the numbers. So in that case, maybe the end users would be interested in what was the total sales or total profit or the total number of orders that were made. So in that case, we'll be utilizing some of the measures that we have in our data set. To start off with, I'll utilize the sales and I'm converting it into a KPI. I have it over here. But usually if you see the end users, they would want to view any sale value or a profit value in terms of their particular currency. In that case, I would need to change the data type into a currency type, not just some number. So for that purpose, I can go to format under modeling tab and go to currency and choose which currency is to be used. And now wherever you utilize this particular measure, a dollar symbol will be placed in front of it. The same process can be followed for other metrics also. So again, I'm going to profit. I'm going to model and I'm converting the currency. Similarly for quantity also. Now all these values are ready-made from the dataset, but what if we want to calculate the number of orders that were made? We have, if you look at the dataset, we don't have a count of the orders over here. Rather, we have each order ID. So if we need to calculate the number of order IDs, then in that case, I need to just pull my order ID into the visualization and put it in the KPI, and then here I'll convert it into count distinct. Therefore, you can see that I am getting the total number of orders. And here the name looks odd, it is showing count of order ID. So here this I can change by going to format and change the category level. Sorry. So I was able to rename it directly from over here. So I want to compare how the sales has been performing in different markets. So wherever a comparison comes into place, then the best thing to do is we use a bar chart. In this case, I want to view what has been the sales over different markets. So first I'll choose the chart of my interest, and then I'm taking the market and I'm taking my sales. So now we have our bar chart that clearly showing what has been the sales for each market, and to show the label values, I go to the format and turn on the data label. And if you want, you can change it from million to billions. You can go from the display units and change it to millions, or if you want in thousands, however you choose, accordingly the labels will be shown. If you want to change the sort order, you can click on the particular chart and you can choose sort by the market or sales, and in ascending order or descending order. So currently descending order is chosen. That's why when you are given sort by sales, it is ordering in the order of higher sales to lower sales. Similarly, let's take a use case for the pie chart. We have several subcategories. We have close to 17 subcategories, and we want to know which subcategory is contributing the most. So when a use case comes such that you want to calculate the percentage of total, in that case we can use a pie chart. So I have clicked the pie chart, gone to the subcategory and taken the sales. So I have the pie chart over here. I can choose to show the legend if needed, but since we have too many subcategories, I wouldn't recommend this legend over here. We can change the color for each subcategory if needed, and similarly I can hide this or show the values. And also, if you see, we can choose to show either the subcategory name or the data value, which is the number, or a combination. So it can be kind of like this, or category and percentage of total. So we can clearly see that phones contribute to the maximum share of the total sales. Now I want to know across different months how exactly the sales has been varying. So for that case, we always use line chart whenever over a timeline analysis is involved. I take my order date, I place it over here. So here we have automatically also add sales. So you can see automatically it is showing for each year how much the sales has been. So switch on the data labels, and we can see increasing trend. So you can see here that automatically a hierarchy is being created: year, quarter, month, and day, because Power BI has recognized that this is a date field. That is why the hierarchy has been formed automatically. So to do a drill down, let's say I want to just focus on 2013. So I have turned on the drill down, and when I click over here, you can see it is showing for each quarter how much the sales has been in 2013. And if I want to further drill down and see for this particular quarter, then when I click on that, you can see for that particular quarter how the value has been. If I want to go up, I can click on the drill up option and it comes back to the normal. Also, you would have noticed that when I had made selections, the other charts were also getting affected. Yes, you need not put a separate filter for the charts, but you can use charts themselves as filters. So now when I am clicking phones, you can see that it is the bar chart is being filtered for just phones, and here I'm getting to know the sale trend for each year just for the phones value. And if you want to view a state-wise any geographical based data, we can use a field map or a map option over here. And now I'm taking state. It consists of different states in the United States. That is the data that we have right now. And now if you see, slowly the data is being calculated. Okay, so since we have a global superstore, it is calculating the state across all the countries, and slowly it is showing up over here. Or let's say, for example, instead of state, let's take country for easier analysis. Right now we have the country being loaded and the corresponding sale value. Here, if I want, I can take my sales and place it on legend. So what will happen is, based on the sale value, the colors will change. Now the better way to do it would be, we go to the data colors, go to advanced control, and we can choose the color for each country. That is one option which we can do, or otherwise, as I said, by clicking on the advanced control, we can say to do a color diverging based on the sale value. So here I'm choosing the sales. That is, I want to change the color for each country based upon the sales value. So the lower end would be red, higher would be green, and middle will be yellow. Now when I do OK, you can see that the color would change. Wherever we have green, so you can see that United States has the highest sales, and other places it has quite less sales comparatively. India and China are doing much better. For your specific analysis, I'll give you an example. We want a year-wise filter. Right now, if I take my order date and if I put it over here, I get a continuous date field. That is, I'll be getting the filter for each date specifically. But what if I want to view for whole of a particular year? Of course, we can use a chart, the line chart which we have over here. But let's say in our analysis, we had not used the line chart, and the date field which we are using is in this format. In this case, we would need a separate column just depicting the year. So for that, I go to Edit Queries option, and I am duplicating this particular column. And the interesting thing, if you see, I'm just right clicking on this column, go to transform and year option. So automatically we just extract the particular year for that particular record. So now I close and apply. There will be a new field added over here, and I'll be taking this and replacing it over here. And I'll convert it into a drop down. So when I click over here, you can see a drop down is obtained. But what if you want all the years to be selected at the same time? In that case, you can select on filter, go to format options, selection control, and give show select all option. And also we can give an option of a multi-select. In that case, we need to switch off the single select option. And now you can see we have select all, if not multiple year selection. This is at a very basic level. We have several other features in Power BI which we'll be looking at later.